being disrespected in your house by your women, disrespected by your kids, disrespected by the media. You can't find a job. You can't keep, come on now, black man. You're scared to be great. It's the only thing here teaching you who you are. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. This is the only thing teaching the black and Hispanic man who they truly are, and we don't want to hear it. We turn our shoulders. We don't want to hear how great we are, how great we can be. How the world's going to end. The world's going to die with you thinking you're an African American. The world's going to die with you thinking you're a so-called Haitian. That's what it is. That's what it is instead of coming back to your heritage.
"2,000 years after the departure of Jesus the Christ, the prophets are back to teach the real Jews, the 12 tribes of Israel, their true nationality." This is their campaign.
He didn't die for the whole world. He died for his people. Throughout the Bible it says his people. Matthew 2 verse 6. Throughout the Bible, his people, my people. God has a chosen people. I'm going to read that. It might sound really harsh to everybody's Christian ears that's listening. It might sound really bad. It might sound like, what are these brothers talking about? This is hate speech. These people hate white people. We only read in the Bible.
That's right.
Yo, what I just showed you, that sign of us in a zoo, that's hate. That's true hate. Me standing on the corner reading the Bible, I don't hate anybody. I'm just reading what the black God said.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 2 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
"And thou, Bethlehem, in the hand of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah.
Read.
For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel."
Once again, that governor is Christ. Isaiah 96 called him the governor, called him Prince of Peace, called him all the titles. He's here to rule his people who?
My people Israel.
It's right on the Bible. The Bible is just for us. Black people are scared to be great. The black man is scared to be great. You're being disrespected in your house by your women, disrespected by your kids, disrespected by the media. You can't find a job. You can't keep, come on now, black man. You're scared to be great. It's the only thing here teaching you who you are. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. This is the only thing teaching the black and Hispanic man who they truly are, and we don't want to hear it. We turn our shoulders. We don't want to hear how great we are, how great we can be, how the world's going to end. The world's going to die with you thinking you're an African American. The world's going to die with you thinking you're a so-called Haitian. That's what it is. That's what it is instead of coming back to your heritage. Read.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
"For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God."
So we're talking about the people on that sign, not the African Americans, not the West Indians. We're talking about Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim. That's who God knows. God knows those people. That's who he's talking to. So unless you come back to your heritage and who you truly are, God is not even dealing with you. I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to say, African American man, God is not dealing with you.
That's right.
Bring it up.
Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee."
Chosen who?
"Hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself."
Yo, the Most High God chose you and only you. Read.
"Above all people."
No. Everybody's the same. We're all equal. Can we all just get along, shake hands? Read.
"Above all people."
About how many people?
"Above all people
Read.
that are upon the face of the earth."
Whoa. That's in the Bible. Yo, listen, reading comprehension. My brother, what did that just say to you? Let me get some of this course. What did that say? It said he chose you to be above all people that are on the face of the earth. What did that mean? Simple English. Sis, what that mean? What that means? It's in the Bible. What does it mean? That's it. Black people are chosen. Does it look like like we're a chosen race of people right now? Does it look like it? Look at us. When you go in your building right now, there's pee in the elevator. Come on. Do chosen people do that? What are we living like? Huh? How do we come back to who we are? Give me Proverbs 7:2. How do we come back to who we are? How do we come back to who God made us to be? A chosen people. At one point, we were chosen.
Right.
Look at us now. What did we do wrong? How did we get from being called from Judah to American black? How did we get that? And you know what they call American black? Sorry to say, niggas.
Right.
How did we come from being a chosen person to a nigga on the earth? Read.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 7 and verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
Keep my commandments and live. That's where we went wrong. We're not living life. This is not life right here. We are not living.
Right.
We're living paycheck to paycheck, worried about if we're going to get fired.
Right.
Worried about if we don't put medication in our body, we're going to lose our damn job.
Right.
And the only reason we want to put it in is just to survive a couple more years because we know it's going to kill us.
Right. That's right.
So we just put it in our arm just to pay a bill for the next 3-4 years until we drop dead. Read that again.
Proverbs 7 verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
So based on that, what did we do wrong? What did we do wrong? If we're not living, and the Bible said keep the commandments to live, what did we do wrong? We didn't keep the commandments. Right? We didn't keep the commandments. What tribe you from, according to the Bible?
But remember you had a question. Simeon. You were Simeon according to the Bible. But you had a question. What was your question again?
Why was Christ? Why did they put Christ as white?
His question was, yes.
I think we dealt with it. Why did they put Christ as a white man? Because what? Conspiracy, right. But what did it say about Christ and what people? His people are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Natives. That's why they put him as a white man.
But there's a history of that. Show me that. Give me that.
No, man.
We want to show you the history. You know, in the Bible, it always talks about Greeks. What they never talk about Roman times? They keep saying Greeks. Where's the Greeks at? Where's the book of Greek in the Bible? You ever hear about the Greeks? We're gonna go to that time. Read that.
So as the officers were saying before, let me set that up. You heard of the Roman Empire, right?
You said you ain't giving time to talk.
I ain't giving time to talk. He was talking to you the whole time. He didn't want to talk. So you heard about the Roman Empire. Come back, brother. You can talk. We're talking about the Roman Empire right now. We're talking about the Roman Empire right now. Before the Roman Empire, there was something called the Greek Empire. You ever heard of something called the Greco-Roman captivity? You heard that? Greco-Roman. That means Greek came before Rome. So the Romans took over Greece, and they assimilated a lot of the customs of the Greeks into the civilization, right? So in the Bible, it goes from the last book in the Old Testament is called Malachi. Right after that, you go into the New Testament, you have Acts, and then you got Romans. So what happened to the Greeks? They took that part of the Bible out. That's why a lot of the history that we don't know is found in this part of the Bible called the Apocrypha. It's called hidden books.
Right.
Right? They took that, the Protestant church took that out in the 1600s.
Right.
That's why a lot of this history we don't know. A lot of it's because we don't read, but a lot of it we just don't know. Right? So look what they did with the Bible. But the Bible always had images. The Bible always had images. Hosea 3:4. So we always had images in our Bible. We knew what Christ looked like. The men that walked with Christ knew what he looked like. You know? And then give me Matthew 24:4. Watch this. Watch this. Read.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 3 and verse 4.
Bring it up.
For the children of Israel.
So the people on that side, once again, the whole Bible is talking about the children of Israel.
That's
Who
right.
are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans today.
That's
the people
right.
who've been through oppression and slavery is talking about us. We are the only ones that need saving.
Right.
That's right.
That's why we have a Savior, Jesus Christ, who
Right.
came to save his people.
That's
Read that
right.
again, sir.
Hosea chapter 3 and verse 4. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king.
So these are the many days that we abided. That's why we didn't know Christ was a black man. We abided many days. Many days. Read.
Without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice,
right,
and without an image.
Without an image. Without an image, we don't know what to look forward to. We have nothing to base our belief on. We need an image. That's why Christ left that in Revelations, an image, right, of what he looked like. Because we will forget. We will be bamboozled. We will be tricked. In these oppressions that we've been in, look, we were oppression under the Arab man, the Chinese man, the white man. We took on their customs. We took on their ways. They could lie to us. Remember, we couldn't read. Watch this. Matthew 4. Matthew 24, 44. Right, read.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 4.
So this is the book of Matthew with Christ, right? And this is red letters. This is Christ speaking. Read.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you.
So I just alluded to the fact that we were deceived by men. We were deceived by all our oppressors, all the people who had us in captivity. We were deceived. He said, take heed that no man deceive you. Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ.
So who came in whose name saying he's Christ? The so-called white man has everybody in the world believing that's Christ. And all he had to do was say it out of his mouth. Put it in his movies, The Passion of Christ, right? Put it in his churches. That's all he had to do. There's no biblical proof that that man is Christ. Many shall come. Read.
For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many.
Right. That's it. They should deceive many, because with this man comes Christianity. Unpopular. We're not here preaching Christianity. Christianity is of the devil. Christianity, give me that on man-made religion. Christianity was made by the so-called white man when you were in oppression. That's why we're not here preaching. We do use the Bible, but the Bible has nothing to do with Christianity. I'm going to show you. Watch this. This is Christianity. You see these religions? These are all Christian religions. You got the Baptist religion. Many of us are Baptists to this day, right? You got the Mormons, the Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah's Witnesses, the Pentecostal religion. These are all Christianity, right? But I want to allude to you. Look at the people who founded. Do any of them look like us?
No.
Did they have our best interests at heart?
No.
Are they the same ones that put us in zoos? These are the people that founded your so-called religions. Look at the dates on these religions. We're going to get further. Look at the dates. The Baptist Church, 1608. Does anybody know history here? My brother, step closer, step closer. Check this out. My brother, you might know this. When did the black man, so-called, get emancipated from slavery here in this country? Yeah, from slavery. They just had a date. They just had a holiday, Juneteenth. Right? What year was it that we got emancipated from slavery? Does anybody know? Huh? Say it again, sister. You close. You cooking. Huh? Nobody knows. Yo, we don't know nothing about our history. We don't know nothing about our history in this country. We don't know our history about this country. We just living day by day. We don't even know our own God. We don't even know who God looks like that we pray to every night.
Right.
When you stub your toe, you say, please God help me. Right? When you got a cold, you say, please. If you was to catch that so-called disease we have out right now, you would say, God, please help me. You don't even know what he looked like. What's going on with black people? We got to get it together. It's 2021. The world's about to come to an end. So 1619 is when we were so-called. What is 1619?
1765.
1865. We were emancipated from slavery. 1865. So look at the dates. Look at the dates, right? On these religions. 1608. Where were we?
We were being transported.
We were being whipped on the cotton fields. We were being sold to slave masters. Our women were being raped by this so-called devil. That's why he made the Baptist religion. Because why? You know what he said? You got to love everybody. You got to forgive me, while he was raping your wife at night. That's why he made this religion. Look at this. 1830. We were yet to be emancipated. They made the Mormon religion. That Mormon religion says black people are cursed. That's what it says. That's what it says. But many of our people are in that religion today. Many of our people are Baptists. Look at this. 1901, 1872, Jehovah's Witness. Charles T. Russell, another white man, founded that religion. They do not have the black man's best interests at heart.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. Iuic has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. Iuic, we deliver the truth.